thank you for being here tonight as we welcome friends, family members, and special guests to the 2021 Judson High School commencement ceremonies. We ask that you maintain the appropriate demeanor for this event. We would like to honor every student with dignity and respect. Buenas noches. Soy Jesús Hernández III, director de la preparatoria Judson. Les damos las gracias por asistir esta noche y les damos la bienvenida a nuestros amigos, familia y a los invitados especiales a la ceremonia de graduación de la preparatoria Judson del 2021. Les pedimos que mantengan el comportamiento adecuado para este evento. Nos gustaría honrar a cada alumno con respeto y dignidad. Favor de ponerse de pie para la procesión de los graduados de la clase del 2021 de la preparatoria Judson. At this time, please rise and remain standing for the procession of the Judson High School graduating class of 2021.
Please remain standing for the presentation of our colors by our Judson High School Air Force JROTC. At this time, we wish to honor our country and the men and women of our armed forces as we recite our Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please keep your hand over your heart for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets mammoth bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This year, the theme of our yearbook was the year of the unknown. No one knew what this year would hold for any of us, from the uncertainty of virtual school to the uncertainty of graduation. We went into the school year not knowing what was going to happen. Now here we are, together for one of the first and one of the last times this year, heading into the next chapter of our lives, filled with blessings and memories we will take with us forever. Many of us thought that this event couldn't have happened, yet here we are, about to turn our tassels from right to left. This is a special moment we all need to remember for the rest of our lives. As we begin this ceremony, we would like to take the time to thank everyone who made this moment possible. Over the course of this pandemic, we took things for granted. We were all anxious. We didn't know what was going to happen, and things changed drastically for many of us. From walking to class with our friends to not seeing them for months, from having lunch with the yearbook staff to working on a book virtually, from singing and dancing with each other at pep rallies to simply not having them anymore. This should have given us time to reflect and be appreciative, especially appreciating those who left us too soon. But this is our moment, our time to purposefully appreciate those we have with us, the time we have with them, and the experiences we will create. This is our time to make the best of our lives as we move forward. So, as we get ready to have our names called, one by one, embrace this moment. This is our moment. At this time, please bow your heads and join me in a moment of reflection. The Father reminds us in Philippians 4, 6-7, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Jesus Christ. Father, we give you thanks for allowing us to share in our moment together. We are grateful for all the friends and family you have brought here today. We ask for your continued blessings on the Judson High School community and the class of 2021. Amen. Graduates and audience members, you may be seated. Please welcome to the podium the Judson High School Academic Dean, Mrs. Cynthia Valdez.
Guests and families, I have the honor of presenting to you the Salutatorian of this class. This senior is a product of Judson ISD, attending Masters in Woodlake Elementary School and the J-STEM program at Judson Middle School. Our Salutatorian has been a band member for 7 years and is dabbling in coding. He is the son of Jose and Veronica Perez from Malanoche and San Rafael, Zacatecas, and currently residing in San Antonio, Texas. Mr. and Mrs. Perez, please stand to be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, the Salutatorian of the Judson High School class of 2021, with a GPA of 104.57, attending the University of Texas at San Antonio, studying computer science, Mr. Aaron Perez.
That's okay.
Hello and good evening. It feels great being here tonight with the class of 2021 and our distinguished guests after a year of disconnection. Tonight, there are some people I would like to thank and some lessons I would like to share with my fellow graduates. Lessons about the little things in life. First off, my family. To my mom and dad, Veronica and Jose Perez, I love and appreciate you both so much. Throughout my life, you've given me this never-ending love and support, and I just could not have made it this far without you guys. Thank you. To all of my siblings, y'all are crazy, and that's awesome. My teachers, there were a lot of them, and surprisingly, none of them gave up on me. I especially want to thank Mr. Bourbois, Mr. Hoxie, Mrs. Milam, Mrs. McJilton, Mr. King, and Mr. Matthews for their nonstop commitment to making class entertaining and engaging, especially this past year. I appreciate each and every one of you. Finally, I want to give a shout out to the Judson High School band, and more specifically, the percussion section within the band. Throughout the years, I've had the opportunity to meet people above, below, and at my grade, and man, what a blast those guys are. To all of the people band has introduced me to, I thank you for enriching my high school experience. So, here we are. 4 years of high school, in the grand scheme of things, is not a long time. In fact, we've gone through the entire K through 12 education system, and we're not even 1/4 of the way through our lives. With these past 4 years moving by so fast, it can be easy to forget those little things that helped us through the days. These little things are not groundbreaking, and in fact, you might not even notice them much at all. One example, November evenings. Sure, band practice was fun and mentally exhausting, as every day we went through countless reps from one set to the next, but that's not the real focus here. During this time, the air was also breezy and refreshing as the cold weather started to seep in, and experiencing that was nice. There were other times those little things made us feel nice. Food festival, for example. Grab some friends, check out all the stations, eat some food. Of course, it was scorching outside. You know Texas. But being able to take a break from the repetition of school to simply spend some time with my friends, that was also nice. These moments happen all the time and can happen anywhere. Look back on the past 4 years, graduates. During pep rallies, we screamed as freshmen in order to outdo the sophomores, juniors, and seniors. In our practices or rehearsals or meetings, we put in the hard work with our teams to get stuff done. When we'd hang out with friends, we'd celebrate milestones, create inside jokes, help one another out, and basically, all of these little things really begin to add up. Even waiting out those fire drills. Actually, those were pretty boring, but at least we got a break from class. During lunch, we trade food with each other, which worked great for getting that extra egg roll. And that was very nice. It's easy for these things to slip away. They're insignificant, fleeting, blink and you miss them moments, and that's okay. In life, there's going to be lots of moments like these, and you won't give them a second thought. But that doesn't mean they won't stay with you. The people you've met, the clubs you attended, whether it be band, football, animation, chess, softball, tennis, or the swim team with their mysterious pool I've never seen and never will. Let them stay with you, if only in your memories. And going onward, class of 2021, live in the moment. As Emily Dickinson once said, forever is composed of nows. Thank you, and God bless the class of 2021. Please welcome back to the podium the principal of our school, Mr. Hernandez.
Thank you, Aaron. On behalf of the class of 2021 and the faculty and staff of Judson High School, we are honored that you have joined us tonight for this special ceremony. I am personally humbled at the accomplishments of this senior class. This year's graduating class has been awarded many awards and university offers. This grand total is in excess of $16,200,000 in scholarships. Some of our seniors have gone beyond the normal expectation of any student. Please allow me to recognize a few of them. During these trying times, we all experience the importance of our health workers. These heroes sacrificed so much to make sure we were all able to be here today. Judson High School is very proud to produce several of these heroes. Casey Barnett, Rashawn Brunson, Leslie Carrizales, Elijah Finley, Shay Lashley, Elise Lopez, and Michaela Simeon. Please stand. These students were all duly certified by our health science programs to be clinical medical assistants and phlebotomy technicians. Also, John Castillo, Felicity Davis, Jasmine Frausto, Aliana Garcia, Tristan McDonald, Samara Sanchez, and Kylie Thomas. Please stand. These graduates have earned a radiology NCT certification. And now, Litzy Fuerte, Alicia Mackey, Ariana Maquin, Priscilla Martinez, Janelle Silva, and Destiny Vasquez. Please stand. These graduates have earned a registered dental assistant certification and nitrous oxide sedation certifications. Congratulations, Rockets. Kiara Sanderlin and Kiana Botello, please stand. These ladies represented the Lady Rockets basketball varsity team every season they played on the team. They leave Judson High School as regional champions, having extended our state tournament appearance streak to 5 years in a row. Great job, ladies, and good luck at the next level. Dominic Maldonado, please stand. Dominic is an exceptional trombone player for Judson High School. He was recognized as being part of the all-region, all-area, and all-state band this year. Congratulations. Also, our award-winning theater arts department has provided us with great success. Joshua Mayo and Jaden Cervera, please stand. Mr. Mayo is a 3-time state champion in Texas Forensics Association and University Interscholastic League, and a 2-time national finalist in the National Individual Event Tournament of Champions. Congratulations, Mr. Mayo. And he just won state in poetry this week as well. Ms. Cervera is a district and regional champion in prose, state finalist in theatrical design, and national qualifier for national speech and debate. Congratulations to you both. Megan Chandler, please stand. Megan is our Judson High School Area 7 FFA officer and was awarded the prestigious DeKalb Agriculture Award for her excellence in agricultural leadership. Congratulations, Megan. Juan Damien and Damien Van Winkle, please stand and be recognized. These two graduates will have their education paid for by Jordan Ford as winners of the Ford ACE program. And when they're finished with their training, they will have full-time jobs as Jordan Ford employees. Congratulations, gentlemen. Our partnerships with the Alamo Academies have benefited our students with tremendous opportunities. Tommy Alcantar and Matthew Philippi, please stand. Both of these graduates earned 30 hours of college credits and a certificate in aircraft turbine mechanics. Caleb Munoz, please stand. I don't see Caleb. Caleb earned 30 college credits and a certificate in diesel heavy equipment and has a job waiting for him at Holt Cat. Congratulations, Caleb. Christopher Childers and Damon Lopez, please stand. Both of these graduates also earned 30 college credits and a certificate in PC Pro, Linux Pro, and Security Pro. And they have also earned a certificate in Computer Desktop Support Technicians and Information Technology and Security Academy. Congratulations, gentlemen. At this time, we also wish to recognize two outstanding seniors from the Automotive Technology Program. Edith Beltran and Damian Van Winkle, please stand. These two graduates this week just completed the requirements for their Automotive Service Excellence certification. Congratulations, Rockets. Lauren Ramos, Aaliyah Pacheco, Samara Sanchez, Angelica Pineda, and Jacob Ramirez, please stand. This just happened today, but these seniors are part of the regional championship Judson High School softball team. These students will be representing Judson High School and Judson ISD in the UIL State Softball Championship next week. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet. Congratulations. Casey Barnett, Haley Chapa, Madison Eason, Jada Relaford, and Sierra White, please stand. This year, the Judson Rocket cheer team was crowned NCAA National Champions. Congratulations, Rockets. Once again, graduates, if you represented Judson High School any of the 4 years as a national champion, please stand. If you were a state champion, please stand. If you were a regional champion, please stand. If you were an area champion, please stand. If you were a by-district or district champion, please stand and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, the Judson High School champions. At this time, we wish to honor a special graduate. This graduate completed high school in 3 years and has one of the highest GPAs amongst all graduates. Ms. Brooklyn Ellis, please come forward. You want to join me? Brooklyn is this year's highest ranking 3-year graduate with a GPA of 105.6. Yes, I want to get in there. Congratulations, Brooklyn. In addition to all of these accolades, over 90% of this year's graduating class fulfilled the requirements for the Distinguished Level of Achievement Diploma. Congratulations, Rockets, for this wonderful achievement. And now we would like to honor those graduates who have decided to protect our rights and freedoms against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Ahmed Mohammed Ahmed, Brix Braylon, Caleb Carter, Christopher Chapa, Julian Dalmau Rodriguez, Joseph Dobbs, Dwight Echavarria, Matthew Philippi, Austin Jeffries, Jesslyn Jin, Victoria Reyes, Christopher Swanson, Daviana Towns, and Trayshawn Washington. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, Rockets. We know that you will continue to represent the Judson community with pride. We also wish to thank all former and current active duty military family, friends, and faculty joining us here and online. Please stand and be recognized. We thank you for your service. At ease, and you may be seated. And now for the introduction of our stage party and special guest this evening. We begin with a Judson ISD award-winning superintendent and Region 20 Superintendent of the Year, Dr. Jeanette Ball. Our Board of Trustees consists of Board President Miss Renee Pashal, Board Vice President Ms. Suzanne Conoyer, Board Secretary Mrs. Jennifer Rodriguez, Board of Trustees member Mrs. Deborah Eaton, Board of Trustees member Mr. Rafael Diaz Jr., Board of Trustees member Mrs. Shatanya King, and Board of Trustees member Mr. Jose A. Macias Jr. We thank you for your service to the Judson community. Our superintendent's senior staff consists of Chief Financial Officer, Mr. William Atkins, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Cecilia Davis, Assistant Superintendent of Academic Programs and Post-Secondary Education, Dr. Mary Duhart Toppin, Deputy Superintendent of Operations, Dr. Milton Robert Fields III. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Mr. Marco Garcia. Assistant Superintendent of Technology, Ms. Lacey Gosh. Deputy Superintendent of Staff, Ms. Rebecca Robinson. Chief Communications Officer, Dr. Nicole Taganod. And Executive Director of Student Services, Mrs. Monica Garcia. We continue with the members of the Judson High School leadership team. Mrs. Cynthia Valdez, Academic Dean. Mrs. Joanne Cruz, Lead Counselor. We also wish to introduce our special guest for this evening, Senator Jose Luis Dalmau Santiago of Puerto Rico. The Judson High School 2020 and 2021 senior class officers are President Robert Rigsby, Junior Vice President Emma Tubbs, Secretary Brooklyn Ellis, Treasurer Juliana Wen, Chaplain Crystalline Bermudez, and Class Representative Audrey Garcia. On the floor tonight are special members of the Judson family. Members of the Judson High School administrative team, you have been spectacular in your endeavors to help each and every one of our students succeed. And for this, I thank you. Members of the Judson High School administrative team are Lead Assistant Principal, Mr. Christopher Padilla. Assistant Principal, Ms. Kayon Carter. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Angelica Guzman Jeffrey. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Melissa McDowell Calloway. Academic Coach, Mr. Dylan Stevens. Campus Testing Coordinator, Mrs. Desiree Machuca. Academic Trainer, Mr. Michael Guevara. And Academic Trainer, Ms. Daisy Vasquez. The following guests are the strong educators behind the curtain. These individuals have put in time and effort this year to ensure the success of every Judson Rocket. It is truly a pleasure to work with them day in and day out. The members of the Judson High School counseling staff are Mrs. Christian Angulo, Mrs. Cynthia Cortez, Mr. Mike Franz, Mr. D'Angelo Freeman, Mr. Thomas Jimenez, Mrs. Tabitha Lytle Basaldua, Mrs. Amber Palmer, Mrs. Destiny Price, Miss Ashley Solomon, Miss Arlene Walden, Mrs. Hitomi Wilson, and retiring with 33 years of service, Mrs. Tammy Cantu. Lead counselor for Judson High School, Mrs. Joanne Cruz. At this time, I wish to recognize the person that is responsible for this event. Her service to our students is outstanding. The senior class sponsor and graduation coordinator for Judson High School is Mrs. Alison Matthews. At this time, will all members of the senior committee please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your support of the class of 2021. Also here tonight are many members of the most outstanding faculty and staff in the greater San Antonio area. Members of the Judson High School faculty and staff, please stand and be recognized. Also in the audience tonight, we have the principals of the Judson High School feeder schools. Judson Middle School Principal, Mrs. Dawn Worley. Woodlake Hills Middle School Principal, Mr. Dan Brooks. Converse Elementary School Principal, Mrs. Cynthia Davis. Crestview Elementary School Principal, Mrs. Linda Cruz. Eloff Elementary School Principal, Mr. Scott Wilson. Mary Lou Hartman Elementary School Principal, Mrs. Monica Rodriguez. Millers Point Elementary School Principal, Mrs. Barbara Schmeckel. And Spring Meadows Elementary School Principal, Dr. Destiny Barrera. We thank you for being here this evening. Please allow me to recognize another set of graduates at this time. It is not easy being a teenager, but it must be harder to be a teenager when your parent works in the same school you attend. When I mention your names, please stand. Stacy Adams Jr. is the son of Mr. Stacy Adams, Athletic Booster Club President for Judson High School. Tatiana Gladden is the daughter of Mrs. Sandra Gladden, College and Career Clerk at Judson High School. Abaya Hooper is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Brian and Annie Hooper, both English teachers at Judson High School. Cameron Lopez is the son of Mr. Victor Lopez, boys basketball head coach at Judson High School. Madison McAllen is the daughter of Mrs. Jennifer McAllen with the Special Education Department at Judson High School. Dylan Kenneth Neubauer is the son of Mrs. Valerie Neubauer, CTE teacher at Judson High School. Destiny Vasquez is the daughter of Ms. Daisy Vasquez, academic trainer at Judson High School. At this time, please welcome back to the podium Mrs. Cynthia Valdillas, academic dean of Judson High School.
Guests and families, it is my honor to present to you the valedictorian of the Judson High School senior graduating class of 2021. This senior is also a product of Judson ISD, attending Hartman Elementary and Woodlake Hills Middle School. Our valedictorian has been a member of the Judson Band as part of the percussion ensemble. She is the daughter of Sheila E. Velez Gonzalez of Puerto Rico, now residing in San Antonio, Texas. Mrs. Velez Gonzalez, please stand to be recognized. With a GPA of 107.35, Alicia Pagan Velez.
Good evening. As a 25-year veteran educator, I can tell you that this is not where I want to be standing at graduation. I want to be in the trenches, celebrating the class of 2021. I want to high five and fist bump with my students as they come off the stage, having claimed their reward for 4 years of hard work. I want to be backstage crying my eyes out as they jump up and down with glee after crossing that stage. But sometimes we don't get what we want. We get what we need. And I need to be right here tonight to share with you one student's extraordinary journey of self-awareness and gratitude. When I asked Alicia, who was part of my senior advanced placement English class, if she was excited to give her valedictory speech at graduation, she said no. And if I'm honest, that was a little shocking. But deep down, I immediately understood her reticence. I had seen it all year. This amazing young woman was prepared to say no to the expectations society had placed on her. I found myself supporting her decision. The next question was, well, what do you want to do? Again, it was no surprise to hear that she wanted another person to read her words. There is something about the act of saying a thing out loud that makes it more tangible, more real. However, I was surprised to hear her request that I be her voice. Alicia told me later that my patience and support all year was partly what influenced her choice. Wow, what an incredible gesture of trust and gratitude. This year especially, I think we all could use more of that. So I am here tonight to give voice to Alicia's thoughts, to illuminate a small moment of her journey this year, and to help you see that it's okay to do things a little differently. Class of 2021, may I present your valedictory speech. When I was around 5 and first entering kindergarten, I would cry every single day because of how much I missed my mom. And when I say cried, I mean full out sobbing for hours on end. every day for the longest time, which I think is funny considering that now my mom's been the one crying when I go to school because I'm about to graduate. As seniors and young adults, we're expected to know everything we want to do with our lives, what careers we wish to pursue, which universities to attend, what goals and paths we explicitly want. And many of us do. Many of us have set out a clear goal to become actors, authors, lawyers, nurses, business owners, teachers. But if you're uncertain about the path you want to take, or even about a small step of it, I want you to know, graduates, that you're not alone. I was talking to my counselor, Ms. Solomon, an awesome counselor, by the way, about my plans after high school. And for a lot of her questions, I found myself answering, I don't know. Personally, this made me feel guilty because we're constantly told about how we're supposed to know what we want. But I don't. And lots of people say it's okay not to know, to look after yourself. But some of those same people also look down on you when you do just that. I've told several people about my decision to take a break from school, most of whom responded by warning me about slacking off and giving me a comment about how someone they knew in high school took a break and never went back. And I know that they mean well. At least I hope they did. But it kind of made me feel like I was in the wrong, like I didn't deserve to take a break that I felt I needed. But do you know what Miss Solomon said? She told me, I trust you. And rather than focus on what could go wrong or on the opportunities missed, she emphasized the rise of new opportunities and possibilities that would lay ahead of me in the future, something which I feel is crucial to differentiate between, especially as we graduate and move on in our lives. Now we are entrusted to make our own educational and life choices. As the passionately creative B.B. King once said, the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. No matter what choices you make or how many times your dreams change, you are always learning and growing. The future is not set in stone. There is no perfectly set path for you to take. Because of that, it's your own character built through trust that leads you through your life. That trust, whether given to you through yourself or through someone else, is what helps build you up into the person you're meant to be, the ever-growing version of yourself that brings you joy. In the words of Jodie Foster, your path is waiting for you to knock, waiting for you to become, and this path does not belong to your parents, your teachers, or your lovers. Your path is your character defining itself more and more every day. Your path is exactly that, your path. And while today signals the start of a new phase in our lives, we've all been walking our own paths long before today. Class of 2021, while we still have a long journey ahead of us, we've already come this far, and for that, we should be proud. Thank you. Okay. Please welcome to the podium Mr. Hernandez.
Thank you, Alicia. And thank you, Mrs. McJilton. At this time, I wish to introduce our special guest to address our graduates, Senator Jose Luis Dalmau Santiago of Puerto Rico.
Good evening, everybody. Parents, teachers, especially graduates. And thank you, Mr. Hernandez and Judson High School to invite me today. I deeply appreciate the opportunity you are giving me today to speaking to you. In Puerto Rico, I am the president of the Senate. But today, here, I am the proud uncle of Julian Ulises Dalmau Rodriguez. I am sure that you have been told that today you are taking a big step in your lives. And it's true. But let's look back. When you guys got to the kindergarten, wasn't it a big step in your life? Yes, of course. You arrived without knowing anyone, and your parents left you alone. You arrived without knowing the teacher, without knowing the students, without knowing the environment around you. You were scared. Some of you cried. But watch where you are now. For a few seconds, you think when your first tooth fell out and saw blood. It's a great experience also. Do you remember your first homework? Do you remember your first exams? Do you remember your first grades? Do you remember the first time your teacher called your attention? All of this experience helped you to continue to form as people who are here today celebrating the achievement of graduating from high school. To start preparing for the rest of your lives. Today, you too, say goodbye to your lifelong companions. Let's stop for a few seconds. Look at your companions around you. In a few years, you will see the proud graduating class of 2021 from Judson High School standing out in different facets of life. In music, sports, education, science, security, economic development. We will see nurses, health specialists, engineers, mechanics, teachers, soldiers, bankers, maybe a congressman, maybe a governor of Texas, or a president of the United States. I hope so. I believe so. Because if we learn something on this pandemic, it is that not the strongest survive, but the one who can resist and adapt to the changes. Today, I invite you to plan your life thinking where you will be in 5 years, thinking where you will be in 10 years, and then work to achieve those goals. If you have an obstacle in front of you, jump it. And it is very high, walk it on the side. Be agents of change and good citizens, and always enjoy what you want to do. Congratulations, and God bless you always.
broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out.
Move mountains.
We gon' walk it out.
Move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you,
Silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Bring it to its feet.
I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, high like the waves, we'll rise up, in spite of the ache, we'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, we'll rise for you.
Graduates, please take your seats. I know, I've been waiting so long for that. Please welcome board member Ms. Shatanya King to address the graduates.
Good evening to all. I am Shatanya King, Board Trustee for Judson ISD. And on behalf of the board, we would like to say congratulations, Judson High School 2021 graduates. Graduates, you are crossing the finish line tonight and starting a new chapter in life. It's a day of celebration, joy, happiness, completion, and victory. It was not easy for you guys with the new challenges that the pandemic brought, along with a snowstorm here in Texas, but you guys successfully pushed forward to complete this race. It does not matter what obstacles or roadblocks you face or what you look like completing a race, as long as you do not give up and complete your race. You all were resilient, meaning that you bounced back while faced with obstacles and uncertainty this year. It was easy to quit, but you guys stayed focused because you knew your goal. You knew the ultimate prize. Many of you guys are going off to attend college and universities, trade schools, enlisting in the military, or starting the wonderful world of work with certifications. And what's really impressive is that there's only over $6 million that was awarded for scholarships. So I'm very, very proud of you guys. I too crossed the finish line here as a Judson High School graduate. I was in the class of 2000. It was at a time when Judson High was the only high school in this district. It had the two campuses, the red and the gray. It was a time of CDs and CD players, MTV music videos, and of course, no smartphones. How times have changed. I participated in so many activities that many of you guys participated in as well, such as marching band, choir, and I was a member of the Galaxy's dance team. Guys, yes, at one time I knew how to do jump splits and high kicks, but you know, that time has passed. I loved it here, and I'm sure each of you guys have your own memories and unique experiences, attending games, going to pet rallies, going to the dances, staying late for practice, attending school club meetings, or eating lunch with your friends. The list can go on. It's great to reflect on the great memories in life, but it's even greater to go forward in life. Never give up and strive for greatness while exploring the vast amount of opportunities that awaits you. As I sat at my graduation 21 years ago, I wondered how life would be after I crossed that finish line that night. I learned 3 important things as I crossed over and started my new journey that I want to share with you all. Number 1, always set goals for yourself. Know what prize you want at the finish line. Number 2, you're going to need help during your journey, and others will need help as well. Stay close to those that love you and those that you can trust and lean on when times become tough. And number 3, last but not least, do not give up. Continue to push forward. So graduates, I cheer you on tonight here at Rutledge Stadium. All the way, red and gray, all the way. Go all the way in life and never give up. We are here rooting you all on. You guys have fought a good fight this year and have finished this race. Tonight, you're all winners. Again, congratulations, Judson High School 2021 graduates.
Thank you, Ms. King. Please welcome to the podium Dr. Jeanette Ball, Superintendent of Schools of the Judson Independent School District. She is here to certify the diplomas of the class of 2021. Graduates, please stand. Dr. Ball, senior staff, and members of the Judson Independent School District Board of Trustees, I present to you the Judson High School graduating class of 2021.
to the Board of Trustees, this Judson High School graduating class of 2021. Members of the Board of Trustees of Judson Independent School District, I hereby certify that these seniors have fulfilled all requirements as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and are bona fide graduates from Judson Independent School District. At this time, Mr. Hernandez, please begin awarding the diplomas to the Judson class of 2021.
All graduates except for the first row at this time, please take your seats. Thank you, Dr. Ball. The diplomas will be presented by members of the Judson Independent School District Board of Trustees. And assisting us with the presentation of these graduates will be 4 outstanding members of our faculty: Mr. Luke Matthews, Mr. Michael Dominguez, Mr. Jorge Topete, and Mrs. Joanne Cruz. All right, let's go.
Graduating summa cum laude, the valedictorian of the class, Alicia Pagan Velez. Graduating summa cum laude, the salutatorian of the class, Aaron Perez.
You just give me a nod when it's
Graduating summa cum laude, student council secretary and highest ranking 3-year graduate, Brooklyn Alexandra Ellis.
Graduating summa cum laude and number 4 in the class, Abigail Burris.
Graduating summa cum laude and number 5 in the class, JC Jenna Bonet.
Graduating summa cum laude and number 9 in the class, Ethan Patrick Stein.
Graduating summa cum laude and number 6 in the class, Stephen Stein.
Graduating summa cum laude and number 8 in the class, Joshua Nishira Mayo.
Graduating summa cum laude and number 7 in the class, Jaden Isabella Cervera.
Graduating summa cum laude and number 10 in the class, Jennifer Ocon Castillo.
Nyla Deanne Barkley.
Sadio Hassan Abdi.
Graduating cum laude, Valeria Barba.
Lula Hussein Abdikadir.
Staten Riley Baker.
Zachary James Acevedo.
Darian Mazea Bailey.
Bianca Ivaliz Acevedo Fontanes.
Mariah Faith Baeza.
Lauren Alexa Acosta.
Jada Jordan Bacon.
Stacy Lee Adams II.
Israel James Kuponi Ikalau Kila Ho'o Mana Ia A Ke Akua Baklan.
Julian David Aguilar Trujillo.
Brianna Michelle Avery.
Tehani Aurora Kanoelani Ani.
Angel Alexis Avendano.
Ahmed Mohammed Ahmed.
Aaron Arellano.
Graduating cum laude, Tommy Lindrea Gray Alcantar.
Sydney LeMay Applegate.
Adrian Manuel Alcazar.
Nyla Patrice Andrews.
Graduating cum laude, Luis Antonio Almanza.
Darian Michael Alvelo.
Graduating cum laude, Joshua Michael Alemendades.
George Leadhand Barnes III.
Diego Alonso.
Nasira Imari Barnes.
Graduating cum laude, Emily Giselle Alvarez Gandique.
Graduating magna cum laude, Casey Makaya Barnett.
Michael Bush.
Graduating magna cum laude, Tristan James Barnett.
Chauncey Bush.
Agustin Sebastian Barraza.
Jasmine Janae Burney.
Carson Gary Barrett.
Matthew Alexander Bundrick.
Graduating cum laude, Marlene Barron Guerrero.
Chase Alexander Buck.
William Alexander Batistata.
Graduating cum laude, Rashawn Brunson.
Graduating magna cum laude, Brix Ramondo Balon.
Graduating cum laude, Autumn Nicole Brown.
Mia Carmelita Baza.
Nakaya Jeanette Brown.
Deasia Lene Bedford.
Mason Donovan Brown.
Graduating summa cum laude, Edith Jane Beltran.
Caleb Omari Brown.
Luis Bernal.
Graduating cum laude, Jada Janae Brown.
Quinton Ortiz Bland.
Aristide Trey Brown III.
Christian Aaron Bond.
Graduating cum laude, Jaquan Elvion Brooks.
Graduating cum laude, Joanna May Bondock.
Benjamin Brock.
Alexander Christopher Cooley.
Jason Jerome Bratcher.
Graduating magna cum laude, Annalisa Gabriela Contreras.
Graduating cum laude, Kiana Monet Boteo.
Graduating cum laude, Seth Angel Colunga.
Bethany Ray Calderon.
Sherman Devontae Clay.
Graduating magna cum laude, Alexander Akato Calhoun.
Graduating cum laude, Christopher Glenn Childers.
Jillian Anne-Marie Calise.
Graduating cum laude, Carissa LaKay Chapman.
Kara Michelle Campbell.
Christopher Santos Chapa.
Jared Romaldo Campos.
Haley Nicole Chapa.
Jason Clark Campos.
Graduating cum laude, Megan Denise Chandler.
Jonathan Clark Campos.
Eric Dwayne Caulfield.
Jordan Clark Campos.
Genevieve Nicole Castruita.
Vianney Cano.
Jeanette Castillo Trejo.
Malia Destiny Cantu.
Alfredo Antonio Castillo Lozano.
Tomás Angel Carrillo.
John Anthony Castillo.
Graduating cum laude, Leslie Milady Carizales.
Alejandro Castellanos.
Caleb DeVell Carter.
Daniel James Coronado.
Graduating cum laude, Maya Janae Carter.
Cynthia Celine Corral.
Pantera Case.
Edward Jonathan Cortez.
Graduating cum laude, Andrea Castaneda Tafoya.
Shalimar Renee Crane.
Graduating cum laude, Madison Marie Eason.
Graduating cum laude, Tyree DeMar Cruz.
Genesis Dunbar.
Jesus Antonio Cruz.
Graduating cum laude, Elijah Duarte.
Brianna Curry.
Jada Lene Douglas.
Graduating magna cum laude, Stanley Giles Curtis IV.
Barry Donovan.
Julian Ulises Dalmau Rodriguez.
Graduating cum laude, Ernest Soto Dominguez.
Juan Anthony Damian.
Adrian Claudia Dominguez.
Felicity Ann Davis.
Joseph Dobbs.
Graduating cum laude, Jaden Layla
Yes.
Day.
Natasha and Nicholas Dietz.
Aaron Arnell Deo.
Alondra Diaz.
Yvette Johnay Deers.
Cyrus Edward Denham.
Graduating magna cum laude, Jasmine Sky Fuller.
Omarion Jerome Delane.
Graduating cum laude, Litzy Mariali Fuerte.
Kevin Alexander Del Olmo.
Robert Damian Fuentes.
Ade de Luna Sanchez.
Zachary Morgan Freeman.
Graduating cum laude, Ian Jagan de la Rosa.
Yvonne Latrell Freeman.
Tabitha H. de la Garza.
Naaman Jemiah Freeland.
Christopher James Edwards.
Graduating cum laude, Anaya Arche Free.
Sharon Denise Edwards.
Graduating magna cum laude, Gianna Marie Frazier.
Cynthia Catalina Ilias.
Jasmine Faith Frosto.
Riley Shannon Ellison.
Haley Alexis Fonseca.
Alexander Daniel Irvin.
Kiana Rayanne Flowers.
Ricardo Joel Escarreno Virial.
Ari Unique Flowers.
Savannah Yesenia Estrada.
Savannah James Flores.
Javante Michael Evans.
David Craig Flores.
Taylor Christine Evans.
Aaliyah Faye Flataqual.
Jaden Marquise Evans Glass.
Graduating summa cum laude, Elijah Cian Finley.
Alfred Fabreau IV.
Matthew Victor Felipe.
Graduating cum laude, Janice Celia Falcon.
Yasmin Ashara Fikes.
Daniel Joseph Farmer.
Diana Joseline Fernandez.
Corey Allen Faulkner.
Moises Rene Galindo.
Thomas James Faulkner.
Frida Alejandra Galindo Salazar.
Andrea Eve Fernandez.
Daniela Cristina Gallegos.
Adriana Maria Grajeda.
Daniela Yasmin Ramirez Gallo.
Matthew David Gosinski.
Adrian Rene Galvan.
Justin Andrew Gonzalez.
Cassandra Vanessa Gamboa.
Josiah Damian Gonzalez.
Aliana Celine Garcia.
Andrew Gonzalez.
Carly Mariel Garcia.
Alana Talisa Gonzalez.
Isaiah Nathaniel Garcia.
Timothy Nevin Gonzalez.
Layla Simone Garcia.
Nathan Gilbert Gomez, Jr.
Graduating cum laude, Isabella Cecilia Garza.
Graduating cum laude, Nadia Diana Gomez.
Ismael Gasana.
Graduating magna cum laude, Tatiana Monique Gladden.
Zanaya Hosea.
Tyree Evan Gilmore.
Abaya Kupa Hooper.
Tania Denise Gibson.
Ilia Jada Holmes.
Victor Gallegos Caballero III.
Cameron Hodge.
Melissa Gaitan.
Christian Neil Hobson.
Angie Dolores Granados Williams.
Graduating cum laude, Christy Chownock Thee Ho.
Nathan Michael Thomas Gray.
Kara Marie Hill.
Corey Austin Guerra.
Jai Jasper Hill.
Keyshawn Ellis Gwynn.
Ron Anthony Hidalgo.
Graduating cum laude, Aaron Riley Holland.
Anthony Earl Hickman.
Faizan Hawk.
Carolyn Nicole Herrera.
Estavian Harris.
Brandon Raymond Herrera.
Graduating cum laude, Caden Christopher Harrison.
Graduating magna cum laude, Maribel Hernandez.
Graduating cum laude, Julia Jeanette Haynes.
Emily Hernandez.
Derek Dwayne Henderson, Jr.
Edna Hernandez.
Jasmine Nicole Henderson.
Jonathan J. Heredia.
Jaden William Lee.
Graduating cum laude, Cristalia Doris Hendricks.
Ray Nathaniel Leal.
Matthew Adrian Hudman.
Shay Haley Lashley.
Carlos Hurtado Ramirez.
Olivia Caitlin Larry.
Roy Jesse Isaac.
Chelsea Karime Lara.
Wasi Islam.
Kiana Ray Lampkin.
Brianna Michelle Jackson.
Jeffrey Scott Krieger II.
Graduating cum laude, Catherine Joyce Jackson.
Dimashe Amir Kressel.
Roshanae Jackson.
Graduating cum laude, Damian Julius King.
Darius DeAnthony James.
Brian Keith Kindred III.
Santiago Alessandro Jaramillo.
Caitlin Alexandria Kelly.
Hannah Zemia Jimenez.
Jade Juarez.
Joaquin Edel Jimenez Gamis.
Graduating cum laude, Dylan Joseph Juarez.
Isabella Marie Hernandez.
Majikwe Diamante Jones.
Brian Josue Medina.
Kevin Jones Jr.
Cadence Marie Mejia.
Javian Earl Johnson.
Oscar Medina Rodriguez.
Giovanni Ajane Johnson.
Yahira Medina.
Emma Michelle Johnson.
Aiden Rage Medellin.
Jamari Lee.
James Anthony Medel.
DeAnthony Lewis.
Camille Elizabeth McWhorter.
Adrian Edward Linares.
Tristan O'Neill McDonald.
Victoria Ernestina Lomas.
Madison Lee McAllen.
Alex Mariel Lopez.
Keith Allen Main.
Damon Amadeus Lopez.
Shania Marie Gomora Masan.
Graduating cum laude, Jose Alfonso Lopez.
Priscilla Marie Martinez Rodriguez.
Justin Michael Lopez.
Manuel Martinez III.
Cameron Victor Lopez.
Jose Juan Martinez Jr.
Miriam Lopez.
Carlos Isaiah Martinez.
Roberto Jahir Lopez Garcia.
Anastasia Oralia Martinez.
Richard Pham Lee.
Makai Sasser.
Elisha Mackey.
Perla Saraí Melchor.
Gregory Magallanes.
Nelson Abraham Mena.
Dominic Maldonado.
Nelson Emmanuel Mena.
Ariana Camille McKean.
Graduating cum laude Skyla Lynn Mendahal.
Tracy Allen Marshall Jr.
Hector Jesus Mendez Castellanos.
Aaron Rob Martinez.
Anelsi Mendoza.
Graduating cum laude, Christian Anthony Neal.
Annette Mendoza.
Xavier Germara Navarro.
Joby Mendoza.
Thomas Ryan Navarro.
Johnny Mendoza III.
Christopher Elijah Navarro.
Graduating cum laude, Mariel Meraz Bretado.
Cain Muñoz Hosseini.
Graduating cum laude, Nicholas Nathan Mesa.
Caleb James Muñoz.
Amarie Elaine Miller.
Chantita Destiny Moen.
Ana Marie Miloro.
Theodora Eudocia Morris.
Graduating cum laude, Shamar DeAnthony Mitchell.
Aiden Nicholas Moran.
Patrick Joseph Montoloyone. Dominique Lachelle Phillips.
Jamie Morales.
Diamond Trishelle Phillips.
Graduating cum laude, Amy Morales.
Davion Lionel Phillips.
Donnie Isaiah Moody.
Anthony Ellis Purifoy.
José Luis Montoya Villarreal.
Dalton Thomas Peters.
Miguel Ángel Montoya Jr.
Yanelis Perez Davila.
Verónica Azucena Montes.
Ophelia Esmeralda Perez.
Adam Lee Montes.
Melissa Isabel Perez.
Heidi Leanne Nelson.
Eliana Marie Perez.
Michael James Nesto.
Alan Peña.
Dylan Kenneth Newbar.
Alicia R. Pelayo.
Isaiah Uriel Gwen.
Brian Alexis Pedrosa.
Maurice Eugene Gwen.
Graduating cum laude, Sarah Cecilia Peacock.
Trang Ngoc Thuy Nguyen.
Graduating cum laude, Victoria Nicole Patterson.
Julieta Nieto.
Jennifer Caitlin Patterson.
Janvier Chuti.
Alexis Angel Pastrano.
Ifani Chuku Samuel Okoli.
Christopher Pearson Jr.
Amanda Lisette Olvera.
Angelica Marie Pineda.
Diego Ignacio Ornelas.
Angie Pineda Ariola.
Andre Albert Orta III.
Christopher Jovan Poindexter.
Aiden Nathaniel Ortega.
Graduating cum laude, Windledrin Monet Poindexter.
Johnny Emmanuel Ortiz.
Graduating cum laude, Estefania Polino.
Michael Osborne.
Jen Navia Derenique Pope.
Jimena Aime Ovalle Perez.
Israel Isaiah Porter.
Aliyah Nicole Pacheco.
Alexandria Jade Price.
Naima Jamila Parkov.
Gabriel Thomas Price Menchaca.
Shade Nolan Parrish.
Nathaniel Tyrone Pryor.
Aaron Lee Rodriguez.
Danny Min Quach.
Deja Shante Elaine Rogers.
Dominic Jaden Questel.
Christopher Matthew Robledo II.
David Xavier Quetzada.
Graduating cum laude, Octavia Roberts.
Micaela Nicole Quintana.
DeMarcus Anthony Roberts.
Graduating cum laude, Jacob Matthew Ramirez.
Amane Miche Elise.
Maria Guadalupe Ramirez Valencia.
Graduating cum laude, Edwin Lemel Rivera Mundo.
Lauren Nicole Ramos.
Gabriela Alexis Rigsby.
Graduating magna cum laude, Raul Moses Manuel Sheard.
Jaylani Deshawn Rideout.
Devin Anthony Shaver.
Adriel Wolf Ressa.
Cameron Elizabeth Shackle Ford.
Victoria Reyes Salazar.
Destiny Unique Sepulveda.
José Ángel Reyes Ramos.
Cameron Lamar Dwayne Scott.
Samantha Reyes Garcia.
Abraham David Salceda.
Andrés Miguel Reyes.
Graduating cum laude, Devin Ryan Santillan.
Yareli Rendón.
Mason Reese Sanders.
Jada Marie Relaford.
Graduating cum laude, Kiera Andrea Sanderlin.
Adam Matthew Rodriguez.
Jose Enrique Sanchez Mendoza.
Alexandria Christine Rodriguez.
Graduating cum laude, Samara Loren Sanchez.
Isabella Pilar Rodriguez. Graduating cum laude.
Moses Eloy Sanchez.
Leah Michelle Rodriguez.
Mark Lee Sanchez.
Graduating magna cum laude, Midelis Gisette Rodriguez.
Catherine Christine Sanchez.
Thomas Jorge Rodriguez.
Destiny Marie Sanchez.
Zerlina Ray Rodriguez.
Alize Mary Jane Sanchez.
Juan has not seen his mom for 2 years because she's been in the military serving our country. We have a surprise for him, for Juan Bautista Rodriguez Maldonado.
Graduating magna cum laude, Jewel Jordan Shed.
Graduating cum laude, Tiana Marie Rome.
Azucena Siller.
Graduating magna cum laude, Victoria Nicole Romero.
Janelle Deanne Silva.
Jacob LeBron Rouser.
Michaela Elizabeth Simeon.
Tanea Lanessa Ruffin.
Alexandria Rochelle Smith.
Sadie Atsiri Ruiz.
Quincy Ray Simmons. Diego Jesus Smith. Jaheim Adrish Smith. Lisbeth Solis.
Fabiola Saraí Ruiz Diaz.
Marisa Nadine Solis.
Michael Alberto Salazar. Scarlett Denise Salazar.
Valeria Solis Garza.
Selena Alicia Salazar.
Adriana Chantillo Fofana Sterling.
Ángel Emmanuel Trujillo Ríos.
Emily Stein.
Megan Alisa Treviño.
Jeremiah Markel Williams.
Jade Evangeline Treviño.
Cameron Calloway Williams.
Graduating magna cum laude, Kayla Wynn Tran.
Graduating cum laude, Roland James Wilborn.
Benjamin Dat Tran.
Alyssa Wiley.
Graduating magna cum laude, Daviana Abigail Towns.
Graduating cum laude, Sierra Celestina White.
Adriel Mikkel Thompson.
Azalyn Nicole Weeks.
Tierra Nicole Thomas.
Graduating magna cum laude, Alexandria Cabanaldo Weaver.
Graduating cum laude, Kylie Genevieve Thomas.
Tyshawn Amorion Washington.
William Gilbert Terry III.
Trayshawn DeMarco Washington.
Teo Nathaniel Teyachea.
Isaiah Darnell Washington.
Nicholas Alexander Thatch.
Isaiah Allen Washington.
Graduating cum laude, Sean David Tames.
Amaya Lene Washington.
Elijah Alexander Sanchez Silvain.
Canoveret Jermaine Warren II.
Janaya Denasia Strogan.
Tinley Arne Wardeski.
Olga Uwera.
Sharon Denise Walker.
Alexander Ariel Valdez.
Shelby Nicole Vierling.
Haley Madeline Valdez.
Graduating cum laude, Alyssa Michelle Willis.
Diego Antonio Valdez Gonzalez.
Anaya Wilson.
Damian Nicholas Van Winkle.
Davion Jermaine Wilson.
Veda Vargas.
Deja Brentone Wilson.
Destiny Cheyenne Vasquez.
Matthew Christian Wilson.
Felicity Anne-Marie Vasquez. Ruben Andres Vasquez. Graduating cum laude, Julie Anna Velasquez. Luis Miguel Vera. Sayanis Anaya Vidal Rosario. Ariel Leonardo Zúñiga Acevedo. Deja Alexa Zulaika. Christina Irene Zimmerly. Stephanie Ismeri Zelaya. Jonathan Zavala. Jose Emiliano Zamora. Andrew Logan Ibanez. Ladies and gentlemen, a distinguished student from Judson High School, Bryce Earl Raymond Wisdom. And last but not least, Ethan Christopher Warner. Oh, there's more.
Student Council Senior Delegate Jacqueline Christina Hopkins. Graduating cum laude, Student Council Chaplain Crystalline Rayana Bermudez. Student Council Senior Class Representative Audrey Denise Garcia. Graduating cum laude, Student Council President Robert Michael Rigsby.
Before I start this speech, can someone make sure my mom has some tissues? I love you, Mom. Seniors, oh, I'm sorry. Let me correct that. Graduates, we made it. Let's give ourselves congratulations. No matter how many times I did the announcements at school or answered the phone at work saying, "Hi, Pizza Hut on Pat Booker Road. I don't think any of it will prepare me for this speech. I am truly honored to be up here speaking and representing our student body class as class president. Graduates, we made it. We are here. We have received a piece of paper saying that we spent 13 years in a school system working our tails off with all of the stress and struggles. But that paper represents more than we think. It represents the parents who took us to Walmart the night before our project was due. It represents us remembering 1, 2, 3, save some for me in elementary school. This piece of paper is a diploma from Judson High School. It shows that we did not give up. We pushed through to the end, and not even a worldwide virus that took away the end of our junior year and all of our senior year, except for the last 2 months, could stop us. It couldn't stop us like how the Kansas City Chiefs couldn't stop a 43-year-old Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. It represents all the memories that were made in those 13 years. Memories such as seeing Mr. Hernandez riding a bike around the school. Memories such as getting scared of clouds in middle school and having to go back inside, realizing it was just a JISD employee. Even having arguments with each other about which elementary and middle school was the best to go to. Soon enough, we all realized we are actually a family no matter where we came from. So much of a family that when adversity hits one of our own, we bond around them and fight their battle together. The biggest example of this is Bryce Wisdom. A friend, a son, and a brother. Bryce was an inspiration to us all, whether it be on the field or court, the classroom, or in our everyday lives. Bryce will be in our hearts and minds forever, as his smile could light up a room or bring joy and hope even on the worst of days. And when we mention family, you want to mention the family's accomplishments. And let's just say our family has lots of them. I would love to stand here and name off every single accomplishment that our class has made since freshman year, but honestly, I don't think this stadium lights would be on enough to name it all. But since we are here, we might as well name a few. We have district champions, regional champions, state champions, and even national champions. We are champions in all areas of the school. Now, as we have walked across this stage with our mindset on future, I hope that we take time to thank everyone for all they have done to this. This can be teachers, coaches, administration, parents, family, and even friends. We would not be sitting here today if it were not for these people. I would like to personally thank Mr. Hernandez and Dr. Ball and the rest of the administration and the school board for giving us their best effort to help us to have what be considered normal for a high school senior. And Mr. Hernandez, I hope that you do not hate me for this, but I would like to surprise you with a certain gift from the class. We all have signed this poster, and we just want to let you know that we're a family and forever will be family. Thank you.
Oh, man. Oh, man. God damn it, you made me cry. Thank you, sir.
2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7 says, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, and I have kept the faith. Well, fellow graduates, we have received our diploma. We have fought the fight of doing our work and being hard workers. We have finished our high school race, and we have kept the faith of having a future. As a last note, I would like to ask if anyone would like dipping sauce for the pizza or wings, and if they will be paying cash or credit. Thank you. Graduates, please stand. And now, to symbolize our status as graduates of Judson High School, please move your tassel from right to left. Please remain standing for the Judson High School alma mater.
Can I move it? Okay. Please remain standing. I don't know. Thank you. Ooh, do I just go? Okay. Hey. Good evening. I'm Audrey Garcia, the Student Council representative for the class of 2021. I know that I am the last speaker, the one between you and whatever celebrations you have planned with family and friends. But I'd like to share just a couple of thoughts before we go our separate ways. I would love to thank all the families for coming out and supporting our graduates. Also, I would like to thank all of the teachers and staff for not only helping us as our mentors, but also guiding us through the crazy life as a high schooler. Most of all, I want to congratulate all of our graduates. Throughout our journey in becoming what we are today, we became a class that has built strong and intelligent minds. We are a class of love and grief, a class of uncertainty and hope, and a class of rising above whatever the world has thrown at us. We've seen heroes rise and icons fall. We had to face the biggest years of our high school lives alone. But this is okay, because now we are here and we did it. It is now time to finish this chapter in our book and start on a new page. We are a class that continues to rise up. We are a class of 2021. Now, class of 2021, and honored guests, as we prepare to leave today, I ask you to join me in a moment of reflection and as we stand and pray. Heavenly Father, we are about to embark on a new chapter of our lives as we face the end to another. We ask you to lead and direct us as we go through new challenges during our transition. Father, stay close to us so that we do not stray from you. You are a good shepherd, and we are your sheep. We need you to guide us. Help us keep our eyes fixed on you. Grant us what we need to be successful on this new journey, and calm our anxious minds through all the change. We ask you for your protection as we leave this event to travel home. We thank you, Father, for your continued blessings. Amen. Please welcome Mr. Hernandez back to the podium.
Estimados invitados, favor de tomar su asiento y felicidades a todos los graduados y sus familias. Les pedimos que se permanezcan sentados hasta que se termine de salirse los graduados. Members of the audience, please take your seats. We ask that you please remain seated until the recessional has ended. Congratulations to all our graduates and their families. Graduates, please begin your recession.